Okay, so I just wanted to talk about this for a post that I want to make after I saw this post. So this post was talking about the Inkshadow Master Yi skin. I also instantly bought it with the chromas, even though the chromas are kind of meh, honestly. But there are definitely some problems with the skin. I thought they would have fixed it in PBE, but they didn't. I don't know. Yeah, I think this was also talked about on the PBE post, but they didn't fix it. Sometimes you can't see the ink visual effect when you're trying to kite or doing attack move, which is pretty much necessary on Master Yi, since like one of his only skills is to know how to attack move and orb walk. But most of the time nearly all the time, you use attack move and you kite camps in the jungle to kite to where your next camp is. And that's one of his most important skills, where whatever you do the most in the game. But and this skin was touted as one of the best auto attack animations, which it is if it works correctly. But sometimes when you attack move or when you kite, the visual effect actually doesn't play. Like one of his major selling points, his visual effect doesn't play. So here, I'll show you on this. I'll show you what I mean. So in the meantime, while this loads, we can talk about this. I'm not sure about this. I've never noticed this. I've definitely noticed this. I've definitely noticed that the kiting and attack move, sometimes the visual effect doesn't play. But I've never really noticed this. Maybe because I wasn't really paying that much attention to the suffix. But apparently, if you play this skin, the classic auto attack sound sometimes randomly appears. I haven't seen it yet, but maybe I'll see it soon. Anyways, so let's see here. This is what
Welcome
normal.
to Summoner's Rift.
Let's wait for that to go. This is what normal auto attack sounds and looks like.
You have been marked.
30 seconds until
Get a
minions
double
fall.
strike too. But this is what happens when you orb walk, or when you attack move, as you can wait for the lethal tempo and see me do here.
What's your plan?
You see, most of the basic attack is still fun, but sometimes, just as you saw there,
Minions have spawned.
both the regular attack and double attack doesn't play when you orb walk. See out there? See that? Okay, that was one of the major problems. Yeah, I had a double strike right there, and neither the basic attack nor the double attack actually had that visual effect there. I'm not sure about what he's saying. About the basic attack sounds being from classic. It does sound like more classic-y than actual goofy Inkshadow. But let's go test this on a skin that I think does this very well. So, one of his best skins for the auto attack, well, I've noticed, I'm not sure about in any other skin, but I've noticed that the visual effects on this skin is very, very clear. And that's why I like using this skin so much, and also it just looks Very nice. The chromas are actually chromas. Like, they're such good chromas. Okay, my camera's bugging out. Alright. Let me just get the announcements out of the way
Welcome to
first.
Summoner's Rift. Minions have spawned.
Alright. So,
30 seconds until minions spawn.
okay. So, this is a normal basic attack animation and visual effects and all that suffix for Eternal Sword Master Yi. You can see it works like the Inkshadow skin if you stand still. The Inkshadow skin, when you start attack moving, attack moving, you don't see the double strike animation. But in this skin, you can see the double strike animation when you attack them. You can see that there's 2 sword strikes specifically on double, and you can see that black mark going across the target dummy. See those 2? Yeah. You can clearly see that it's playing on all of the double strike orb walking as well, compared to the Inkshadow skin, where sometimes it doesn't play, and it feels really weird. Like, one of the most important things from the Inkshadow Master Yi skin was the auto attack animation being insane. It looks insane if it works as intended, but it doesn't. Here, we can try to prove his second point here. I'm not sure. I've never really used this myself, but the regular Master Yi auto attack animation, not auto attack animation, auto attack sound is like the Inkshadow Master Yi skin. Like, don't get me wrong, it looks insane if you don't orb walk, but one of his major skills is in orb walking, and actually being able to not just
Minions
running
have
straight
spawned.
at your champion.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
But I definitely hear similarities between Inkshadow and Classic, and of course Eternal Sword also seems to have that sound. So maybe it's just something with, maybe they didn't, I don't know why they didn't change it though. Is this, I guess it is just a sword sound maybe, but anyways, that's all. Let me post this on the